Hello everyone, welcome to our first of the all web programming lessons. In this 5 lesson we will learn how web works, what's web, HTML basics and internet basics. I hope you will have learned this something about web. And for the start I want to talk about this presentation copywriter or owner Marty Stepp and Jessica Miller. And Marty Stepp is lecturer in Washington University and also Jessica Miller, uh, lecturer at Washington University, and who is this? And they have a website about web programming step by step, the book, textbook, and as you can see, the official authors company website for web programming step by step, the second edition, and you can find some, how can I say, web programming courses like this, the Washington Edu course. Slides. They have a lot of slides about PHP validation, JavaScript, DOM, JS, and a lot of things about that. And let's start. Yes, you know, many people think many people think the internet and World Wide Web are the same thing, but they are actually different. The internet is like a huge network of computers connected together using something called the Internet Protocol or IP, short. Think of it as a giant system that computers talk to each other. While we often use the internet to browse websites, it also helps us do many other things like sending emails, playing online games, and chatting with friends. There is just one part of the internet, the collection of websites we visit. And about a brief story, let's look at how the internet started. It's quite interesting. In the 1960s and 70s, the US Department of Defense created a network called ARPANET. The first net. Also, at first people only used it for two main things: sending emails and transferring files. The big change came in the late 1980s when business started using it. Then in 1989, a person named Tim Berners-Lee, um, I guess you know this person is the most important person for webs and future web actually. They created the World Wide Web. After that, everything started happening quickly. In 1994, we got the Netscape browser. After that, Internet Explorer came out. The same year, Amazon.com opened its online store, and in 1996, Google was born. It's amazing to think how much has changed since then. You can see a Netscape start, an Internet Explorer, Amazon, and Google, the billion-dollar companies. And look at our planet. It's a bit hard, but it's our planet. I know it's hard, looks hard, but uh, network is working like it. It's important. TCP, IP, and KLXpress of internet. And now, what makes the internet special? Important question. There are several important things to understand. First, smaller networks can work on their own. They don't always need to be connected to bigger internet. Second, uh, computers can join or leave the network whenever they want. We're flexible. Third, the internet uses the open standards, which means anyone can create new devices to connect it to it. Also, there are no single organization controlling everything. More like many organizations working together. Finally, and anyone can use the internet with simple, common software like web browsers, Chrome. These features make the internet very powerful and useful for everyone. And all time, always internet is growing. It's very big. People and organizations. Who are they? Even though even though no single group controls the internet, I said some important organizations help keep it running smoothly. Let me tell you about three main ones. First, there is the IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force. They decide the rules for how the internet works. You like nudity and couldn't find the word. Then we have ICNN, Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. They manage websites like .com and .organization and maybe X and all domains. But finally, there is the World Wide Web Consortium. They create the standards for websites. Think of these organizations as the groups that help keep everything organized on the internet. And layered architecture. The internet works like a layer cake. It has different layers that work together. Let me explain each layer in simple that. At the bottom, we have the physical layer. There is actual cables and devices to connect the computers. Above that is data link layer, which handles basic connection type like Wi-Fi. Then comes network layer, which uses IP addresses to send data between computers. The transport layer makes sure messages arrive correctly using something called TCP. Finally, at the top, we have the application layer. The web program like web browser and email work. Each layer has its own job and they all work together to make internet function. And what is presentation session? The session is communication hoster and representing data representer and encryption. Um, I have made I make a web course for introduction to programming. You have to watch it because it's important to how the computer works, what is the software, what is the program. Important lesson, and it's the end of our lesson. I hope you learn something about web, and next lesson we will learn something IP transmission control protocol TCP, and we will go. We're going to learn www, World Wide Web, web servers, domain, and basic HTML. See you in the next lesson.